Okay, Jeff, gonna just post another video. This is the interior of the boat. This is the anchor box for a bow anchor. This is one of the forward under cushion stowage areas. As you can see, really good shape. That little dark colored spot is water. We've gotten a lot of water here. My wife always kept dryer sheets in there to keep it smelling fresh. Here is the other one. Again, good shape. That's where you store towels, food, all that stuff. This stuff, these snap down. And this is the anchor cushion. Goes in there. And that is it put together. Here is the center cushion that I told you I had made. It's a little different color because it's been kept up in my, it's a little different white. The other white hasn't been detailed in a year. So this boat has been sitting in my garage since actually 2 Octobers ago was when I had it out last, because I bought my new boat. No, I take that back. Last Memorial Day we had this boat out. That was the last time it was cleaned, because I bought my new boat last 4th of July. So again, this filler cushion is a real nice add-on. It just pops up out of there. As you can see, it's in good shape. There's a little Crownline logo, and that bow cushion is a pretty good size. I just store it alongside the seat there, between the side and the passenger seat. It fits in there, so that's where I store it. Coming back to the windshield, this is where the bow cover hooks. It's got a custom tinted windshield in it with the walk-through design. This flips down and latches. Again, the snaps are where the bow cover goes. And then the bow cover goes up underneath this windshield here onto the bottom side of it to snap into these snaps. And then the cockpit cover snaps along this row of snaps. So it's a double protection. A little bit of water, as you can see, does get in if it's a real hard rain. We got approximately 3 inches of rain today, so that's the little bit that got in here. This is underfloor ski locker. Again, all fiberglass. I got to get this stuff out, but I did want to show you that this boat also has the prop lock and also the outdrive lock, so nobody can steal your outdrive or your prop. So it's got those two things under there. This goes down. It is vented, as you can see, and then you can lock it for storage. There is the cockpit. Again, everything works. This is a really cool feature that you won't see on any of the other boats. It's got flip out old school side visors that can bring fresh air in. I've never seen another boat with those, especially the Crownlines. It's just a really, really cool feature. I did put some checkered tape. It's starting to get a little scarred up, but that's just checkered tape that you can buy at the auto parts store, just to accent it a little bit. Again, it's got the nice grab rails, the Crownline logo. These are storage bags that go under the engine compartment. This is a storage bag for the bimini top poles. There's the grab rail for the passenger side. Again, this is they call it a cooler. It's got a drain in it that drains to the outside, so you could put drinks in there with ice and let it drain out the side. We always just use it as a glove box. Another drink holder. It's got drink holders all over. It's got storage back behind there. There's storage down in the sides of it all along. It also has the flip-up bolster for a higher seating position. For if you're cruising and you want to stay behind the windshield, you can flip this up and it raises you up about 3 or 4 inches, or you can flip it down. Also has swivel seats, plus they are adjustable in height, both driver and passenger side. Here is the only flaw in the inside of the boat. As you can see, this is not a rip right here. This is just RTV that I put, but this is starting to separate. It's not separated at the stitch, it's just the vinyl is stretched on it. So, and it's starting to do it over here. It's only doing it where the black meets the white, and I'm guessing it's just because of the heat that the black holds in. The rest of the sun pad is in really, really great shape. There is a little bit of a nick right here in the bench on the back. I've got that sealed with clear RTV, so it's not getting any worse. My son rested a vacuum against it that was spinning, and it chewed through the vinyl a little bit. So those are the only 2 flaws on the inside of the interior. Again, that little nick and where it's separating there on the sun pad. The rest of the vinyl is in really, really good shape. Does need detailing. Like I said, it hasn't been cleaned real well since last Memorial Day. Does have an AM FM CD player with an auxiliary port. I do have an amp in here. The amp, I don't know if you can see it, is up under there. Does have some neon lights, which are really, really cool at night. Up under the side panels that shine down onto the gray floor and really, really make it look nice. It looks really cool at night. This is the engine bay with the sun pad flipped up. Has straps to secure the sun pad down to the side when you're really moving across the water. Here's the trim pump. It's a storage bag that actually must have fallen down. It just snaps in the side here. There's one on each side. Again, that's just wet water from the rain. Here's the engine. Here is the other storage bag. There's a manual in there also. And then those little mesh bags up there snap right here to store life jackets or towels, anything that you want to put in there, you can put in there. There's one for each side. This again is with the sun deck open. Okay, and then another really cool feature with this boat is this. You can tilt the complete bench seat forward. Gives you access to the whole front part of the motor to check belt tension, to access your water separator there, to access wiring harnesses. Those wires hanging there, I just noticed I do not have the sub that goes back there, the subwoofer. I must have left that down at the lake. I can try and figure out a way to get that to you. That does come with the boat. It's just a carpeted box with a 10-inch subwoofer. Nothing real fancy, but it does sound good with the radio. So anyway, that is it. That is all the little flaws and stuff with the boat. Again, the only two on the inside of this boat are the little nicks there in the back of the sun pad, which are not open to the foam. So you could probably get that fixed somewhere at a vinyl shop or something. And then that little mark on the seat, which is really no big deal. It is sealed, so water is not going to get in it. So anyway, that's the inside of the boat. Here's to show you all of the gauges work. These are accessories. These are panel lights for the panels that come on. Navigation lights, forward and backward. Bilge pump. It's got courtesy lights up underneath to light up. And then my neon lights are on one of these accessories. So it's got a cigarette lighter plug, the reset circuit breaker, the blower. I don't know if you can hear it running. And then of course the safety stop, and the throttle, and forward and reverse, power tilt and trim. And then this is the neutral switch. These rings are for the forward vinyl straps for the front of the bimini top. The bimini top hooks right here, and it's got a T that comes forward, goes up this way, and then it's got the long poles that go back to those back straps. And then the front of it's got vinyl straps that strap into these little eyelets right there. That's how the bimini top goes on. So hopefully this gives you an idea of the boat you're buying. Really nice. I hate to see it go. Good luck with it, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.